Hello, everyone. Hello, Shritaja. I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking. I hope I did not bother you in the afternoon. Well, if you can hear me, can you confirm? I mean, can you confirm if my voice and if my video is all right? Who else is here? If anybody else is here, could you text me? Could you send me a hi or hello and let me know if my network is fine? Because my network has been troubling from yesterday. So I just want a confirmation. Okay, so it's clear. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Shritaja. Who else is here? I would like, hey, is it Nur Fatima from Educator app, the one who joins regularly? Yes, Nur Fatima, I do remember you. Nancy, hello, Nancy. Nice to see you over here. Where is Alma, Safina, and Naz? People are yet to join. All right, assuming they will join in eventually, let us begin the session. Let me welcome all of you on Unacademy platform. The platform which caters to the needs of all the students and helps in cracking their examinations. Well, let me formally introduce myself. I am Tasneem Ahmed and I have completed my master's and MPhil in English. I have also been certified in TESOL and I have trained 1,000+ students and I've also got enough of experience in teaching profession. Today's topic is conjunctions. You might have learned conjunctions over the years. I'm going to take you through conjunctions one more time today. So, having said that, let me tell you a little more about Unacademy and what you will get on Unacademy. Well, for starters, you have daily live classes. Number two, you have live tests and quiz. I'm planning to give you guys a Menti quiz today, very tiny. It's my first time. I'm actually giving it as a trial. Let's see how that turns out. So you also have structured courses, and number four, you get the unlimited access to all our live and recorded courses, any subject you want to refer to. Well, all you have to do is become the subscriber and get the access to all the comprehensive syllabus that you have out there. And this is the link that you can use to connect with us or talk to us on the Telegram application. This is the link that you have to type. If you are in 10th, go for 10th. If you are in 9th, go for 9th. With that being said, if you are not on Unacademy learning application yet, you will have to download the Unacademy learning application. And then once you do that, and once you select your goal, you will be taken to two different pages, one being Unacademy subscription, number two being the iconic subscription. The difference between the both is that the iconic subscription comes with mentorship. Hello, Nikhil. How are you doing? Yeah, I know. Welcome back to you. And the thing that you have to remember is, yeah, once you are taken to this page, you will be, okay, one second. Yeah. Once you are taken to this page, you will see a number of subscriptions which are offered by Unacademy. But the advantage of these courses is that these courses, as you go higher with the duration, the discount on these courses goes higher as well. Well, additionally, along with this, when you proceed to pay, assuming, let us say, if you were to buy any one of these courses, then you proceed to pay, you will have to type a code which is TA01. Once you do that, you will get additional 10% of discount. So with all this discount, you will be getting this course only for 13,500 for the entire year. Yes, of course, we do have a class today on Educator app at 4 p.m. Yesterday's class, remember, I'm not sure if you joined yesterday's class, Nur Fatima. Yesterday, we had a class, but then due to network issues, I had to reschedule it to today. So we are going to have polls today. It's going to be yeah, at 4 p.m. Yes, of course. And hello, Alma. Welcome to the class. And let us begin. I'm not sure who else has joined. I'm not sure if Sumit is going to join because the timing has been changed only for today alone. Because of my network issues, I have changed the timings. And let us not delay any further and let us proceed. Like I said, topic is conjunctions. Now, can you guys answer me, all those who are here? What is a conjunction? Give me an answer. What is a conjunction? What is a conjunction? All those who are here. Noor Fatima, Nikhil, Shritaja, Monica, Alma. Where is Naz? Why hasn't she joined? Connectors. They connect two sentences, all right? Do they connect only two sentences? Or do they also connect? Fill the blank. Shritaja? Hello, Kripa. How are you doing? Good afternoon to you too. They either connect two sentences, two clauses, two phrases, or two words. They don't just combine. Not the signs, Nur Fatima. Conjunctions are linking words. Conjunctions are linking words which combine or which join either two words or two phrases or two clauses. Those kind of words are called conjunctions. Now let us take a few examples. In this particular sentence, number one, she must eat or she will die. Can somebody tell me what is the conjunction that we have used over here? She must eat or she will die. Pick the conjunction in this particular sentence. Or, very good, Shritaja. Alma, where are you? Or. Now here, she must eat. Now this is our one of the clauses and this is our another clause. And or is the conjunction that we have used which combines these two sentences and then makes it as a complete sentence. Similarly, pick the conjunctions in all the remaining sentences that I have flashed in front of you. First one is or. What about the second one? Put it as question number 2 and give me the answer. Emma and Sarah are friends. All right. He will call if he is going to be late. Breaking and entering is illegal. Okay, Shritaja says, and for question number 2 and for question number 3, she says if. And for question number 4, it is and. Again, don't get confused by this sign. It is nothing but and. Well, one thing that I want to ask you over here is Emma and Sarah. Now, this is a conjunction. Are these two clauses or two words? Words or clauses? Huh? I want to know if in this particular sentence and also in this particular sentence, when you have breaking and entering, are these two different clauses or two different words? They are words. So this gives us the understanding that conjunctions don't just combine two clauses, but they also combine two words like these. So when we connect two words, two clauses, or two phrases for that matter, we call them as conjunctions. Having said that, let's go to learning or understanding the different types of conjunctions that we have in English language. Well, conjunctions are divided based on the structure and on their function. Structure, when I say how do they look, how are they structured? Well, we can divide them into 3 categories, that is single, pairs, and compound. And when it comes to their function, we can divide that into coordinating conjunctions, subordinating conjunctions, and correlative conjunctions. These are the different types of conjunctions that we have out there. Let me take you through all these individually now. Before I move on, she arrived but late. Quickly give me the conjunctions first, then we will discuss about the type, the structure of these sentences. Quickly give me the conjunctions there. She arrived but late. She must eat or she will die. Emma and Sarah are friends. Okay, these are the same sentences. Okay, so leave it. So leave, these are the same sentences, so I'm not going to ask again. I'm not going to waste time in explaining that again. So yes, of course, but, or, and, if. Now these are called as single worded conjunctions. Why? Because they're single worded. There is no, they're not clubbed with any other secondary word over here. They are single conjunctions. They are just singular conjunction. That is why, what do we call them as? We call them as single conjunctions or single worded conjunctions. I hope you can see it for yourself. But, or, and, so, since, yet, so, if. These are all single worded. Let's go to the second one. Conjunction in pairs, like this. Conjunction in pairs, which are either or, neither nor, not only but also. Either or, neither nor, not only but also. These are your conjunctions, which are you refer to as pairs. What do you refer to them as? Give me the answers in your group. Answer me in the group. I mean to say in the chat section. What do you call them as? Pairs. Very good. Either the lions or the bears have escaped the zoo. Now take a look at this example which is given over here. Either the lions or the bears. Now over here you can see that it is not just one conjunction that we are talking about. It is one conjunction, of course, it serves the one purpose, but they are split and they are clubbed together. Either the lions, or you can see for yourself that it is not used in one position. It has been used in two different places, but together we refer to them as pairs. Number one is single, number two is in pairs, like this: neither nor, and then, yes, of course, not only but also. Either the lions or the bears have escaped the zoo. Neither the lions nor the bears have escaped the zoo. Not only Amy, but also Emma left the job. Now, these are called as pairs. The first ones, single worded, are called single worded pairs. And the third one is where we have two words put together used as one conjunction, like this: in order that, as well as, provided that, cannot but, not to mention, but for. Now, these are two different conjunctions where we have put them together and they are called as, what are they called as? I want you people to write the word in your chat section. What are they called as? Look at this word. Guys, Alma, Shritaja, Noor Fatima, where are you? Nas did not join. Compound conjunctions, very good. Compound conjunctions, because we have two or three conjunctions. In fact, well, you can see not conjunctions. In is a preposition, but then when you put it together, club it together like this, it becomes a conjunction over here. Now let us analyze these with their usages. But for Emma's efforts, he wouldn't have succeeded. Now the meaning over here of this conjunction means that if Emma had not tried enough, he wouldn't have succeeded. When you say but for Emma's efforts, he wouldn't have succeeded. Can you give me one example with each one of these? Because I'm pretty sure we do use single worded and also pairs in our language a lot, but then we do not actually use these kind of conjunctions a lot. So I would like each one of you to give me at least one sentence with, let us start with but for. But for, okay, let me change the color. But for Emma's efforts, he wouldn't have succeeded, which means that if Emma had not tried, the other person, he wouldn't have succeeded. Now, try and give me a similar example, Alma and Shritaja. But For what reason do I support her? Mm, not really. If not for her, the meaning of but for becomes if not for her. It would be like if not for this, this wouldn't have happened. This wouldn't have happened. But for people's um, patience, we couldn't have succeeded the COVID in 2020. But for people's patience, people couldn't have survived 2020. But for why I should give her. No, no, but for no. Yashika. Hello, Yashika. No, guys. If not for this, this wouldn't have happened. That's what I'm looking for. If not for this, this wouldn't have happened. More like a condition. Alma, give it a try. Okay, while you come up with that example, let us talk about the next one, which is I cannot but agree with his conditions. Here, when you say I cannot but, it means that I had no other option but to agree for what he was saying. I had no other option. That was the only option available. So I would like you to send me an example, give me an example of this as well. But, sorry, I cannot but agree with his conditions. I cannot but only reschedule my class to tomorrow as my network is not good at the moment. So something like that. I cannot but, as in, I have no other option but to do this particular thing. Moving on is the lions as well as the bears have escaped the zoo. This is pretty easy. I'm sure you will not have any issues with this thing. The lions as well as the bears have escaped the zoo. Next one, I will be on time provided that the train is not late. Now here, provided that functions like, again, if, like a condition, like if I will be on time if the train is not late. So instead of if, we are using provided that. So this should not be a difficult question. So out of these, can somebody give me any one example? Any, but for why per, but for, no, no. Okay, so you are finding this a lot difficult. What I can do is maybe tomorrow we have conversation classes. Tomorrow we have conversations at 7 p.m. Do join in. We have conversation classes. We will learn more about these. I will include these conjunctions and we will try to analyze more of these examples and I'll help you come up with examples, similar examples. All right, same conjunctions. And what are they called? They are called compound conjunctions. All right, guys, give me a thumbs up. Okay, all right, cool. Now let us go further and try and understand what are coordinating conjunctions. What are coordinating conjunctions? I told you that the conjunctions, what we discussed so far is that single conjunctions and pairs and compound, which were divided based on their structure. Now what we are going to learn is coordinating conjunctions, and we will understand what they are first and how they look, and later I will take you to the further thing. Well, this is pretty easy for anybody to understand this particular acronym, which I believe everybody would have heard of. Fanboys. Fanboys are the conjunctions that we use in coordinating conjunctions. Well, take a look at them. They are for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. This is the acronym. Acronym is nothing but the abbreviation. The abbreviation or the short form to remember the coordinating conjunctions. Let me tell you how they function or what their function is. Coordinating conjunctions are those which combine two clauses, words, phrases of equal importance. I want you to highlight this word. I want you to keep this in your mind. I will explain that in a little while. equal syntactic importance or value, as in like both the clauses in the particular sentence when you have used any one of these conjunctions, either for, and, nor, but, or, yet, or so. If you have used any one of these conjunctions, both the clauses are of equal importance. Remember, both the clauses are independent, or both the clauses are of equal importance, or we can call them as independent clauses. I'll give you an example, Noor Fatima. Just a moment. I'll give you an example. All for now, I just want you to remember this thing. Fanboys stands for. I want all of you to text me in the group fanboys. I'll take you one by one. As of now, just make a note of conjunctions. For, and, nor, but, or, yet, so, which is nothing but fanboys. Very easy for you to remember, fanboys. I'm moving on to the next one, assuming that you are going to send me the answers. The second type of conjunctions that we have are subordinating conjunctions. Subordinating conjunctions also have an acronym, which I have mentioned it over here as AUBISTA. It's a little funny. You might giggle a little when you hear this thing, but this is going to help you understand or remember the subordinating conjunctions. The conjunction or the acronym is AUBISTA. I want you to repeat after me if you guys are there. It is AUBISTA, where A stands for as, A again stands for the other one is after. W has many different types of conjunctions. It's not just when, which, or while, but then we have many different conjunctions starting with W. Therefore, I only brought in 3 over here. Be before, be because, I if, S since, T though, that, therefore, and any other conjunction that we have in with letter T. We have though, we have that, we have therefore, we also have than, we also have what else do we have with letter T? Subordinating conjunctions. Help me out, guys. I'm not getting any messages. Are you there, people, or is my net troubling? Alma, if you're there, respond. Okay, Noor Fatima has texted. Where did Shritaja go? Where did Alma go? And H stands for. No, this is not a conjunction. This cannot be a conjunction. This either could be a pronoun or it could be a determiner. So no. So H as in however, and you also have hence, and A again you have although. Yeah, so this is the acronym for subordinating conjunctions. As of now, like I told you, just remember the acronym alone. For coordinating conjunctions, it is fanboys. He didn't come to school because he had fever. Because he had fever. So fanboys for coordinating conjunctions, and AUBISTA. AAWWWBBISTHA. AUBISTA for subordinating conjunctions. Subordinating conjunctions are those which introduce the depending clauses. Keep this in your mind. Introduce the dependent clause. Make a note of that. They combine, not combine. They combine 2 clauses where one is independent and the other is dependent. Now, in our previous slide, we discussed that fanboys combine 2 independent clauses, whereas subordinating clauses combine 1 independent clause and the other dependent clause. A dependent clause is also called as subordinating clause. So this is about subordinating clause. Let me go and explain you what are independent and dependent clauses. First, let us understand independent clauses. Now here I need you people to be a little interactive with me. Only then I will be able to continue. Alice cleaned the dishes. Now my question is it a complete sentence? Complete sentence. Is it a complete sentence? Yes or no? Yes, it is. No, it is not. Answers: Shritija, Noor Fatima. Trying to Noor Fatima. I have prepared a quiz. I have never conducted a Menti quiz before. So I have created 10 questions, but I don't know how to conduct it. But I'm going to take a trial today. So, yes, after this explanation, I'm going to try it out. Let us see if that works. I have never conducted a Menti before. So, yes, I'll try it for the first time today. It is a complete sentence. Divya Gupta, isn't she? Isn't it Anisha? Good afternoon. How are you? Nice to see you here in the afternoon. Very good. So this is a complete thought. How about this one? Take a look at the second one. Ben dusted the house. Is this a complete thought? Yes or no? Ben dusted the house. Yes or no? Yes, so both are independent, both are different sentences. Now we need to combine these two. And what are we going to do over here? Yeah, like I said, these are independent thoughts. Both Alice cleaned the dishes, independent sentence. Ben dusted the house, independent sentence. And we are going to club these two. And when we club, let us bring in one of the fanboys over here. One of the fanboys, and I have brought in and. So Alice cleaned the dishes and Ben dusted the house. Yep, Alice cleaned the dishes and Ben dusted the house. Now my question to you people is, now is this particular statement dependent on this, or is this particular statement dependent on this? Does the statement Alice cleaned the dishes does it need the help of the other clause? No, it doesn't. Similarly, Ben dusted the house. Does this particular statement depend or need the help of the other? They are not dependent. They are on their own. They are independent. They are not dependent on each other, and we have used one of the fanboys. That is why they are totally independent, and that is why we call that as independent clauses. Next one is water dependent clauses. Now we need to. Hey Jigyasa, you are not late, Jigyasa. It's me actually who rescheduled the class on a different time. I'm actually happy that you found the link and you are here. It was supposed to be yesterday at 7 o'clock, but then I had network issues, and hence I rescheduled it to 2 o'clock today. And today, 7 o'clock, we don't have any class, but tomorrow I will have, tomorrow at 7 p.m., I will have conversation class. That is communicative English class. Dependent clauses are those which are dependent. One is dependent on the other. Let us take the examples. He left early. Is this independent? Is this a complete sentence? Yes or no? Yes or no? Is it a complete sentence? 4 o'clock? Yes, of course. There is on application, that is on Educator app. Yes, we do. 4 o'clock, we do have a class. We have polls today. Yes. Okay, so it is yes. He left early, yes, and another statement. He had to reach on time. Now, this is another statement. Independent or not? Yes or no? Independent or not? Yes or no? Yes, of course. Now, let us club them together with au vista. Let us club them together with au vista. And what do we get? He left early. I'm going to take because he had to reach on time. Now remember, when I was talking about subordinating clauses, I told you that the subordinating clauses begin with the conjunction. Now in our previous slide, when I gave you the sentence which is about Alice and Ben, now over there we used the conjunction and. and we did not include that particular and in any of the clauses. We left the clauses separately. But when you are using au vice, assuming if you are going to switch because with as, or if you are going to switch it with since, and if you're going to say he left early because he had to reach on time, he left early as he had to reach on time, he left early since he had to reach on time. Now when you are going to read this statement, you are not going to eliminate the conjunction, but instead you are going to include it with the clause. Unlike fanboys. Fanboys are supposed to be left out when you combine two clauses, but au vice is supposed to be included with the clause. So having said that, which one is independent and which one is dependent over here? Let me give this as clause number clause 1, and this is clause 2. Now, which one is independent and which one is dependent? Tell me that. Answers, please, people, are you there? Clause 1 is dependent. Clause 1, this he left early. Are you talking about he left early? This is dependent. This is dependent. Okay, too many confusions. And let me tell you, this is independent. This is independent and this is dependent because, now let us analyze. Let me erase all of this and tell you again. Now here, he left early. Let me take a different color for clarity. He left early ends here. Okay, this cannot be added to this thing. This conjunction doesn't get added to this thing. But when you say this, because he had to reach on time, when you say because he had to reach on time, now listen to me carefully and answer my questions over here. Now supposing if I say he left early, and supposing if I were to put a full stop over here, does it convey a complete thought? Does it make it complete thought, as in, is it a complete sentence? Is it a complete sentence? Yes or no? Yes or no? Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Kakali. Is it Kakali? No, sorry, Dia. Yes, Dia. Good afternoon to you. It is a complete sentence, right? Now, supposing if I add because over here. Now, forget about this thing. Forget about this thing totally. Okay, avoid it. Now, just consider this alone. When I say because he had to reach on time, and is it possible for me to put a full stop there, period there, or do I have to put a comma there? Or is it asking for more information? Yes or not? Is it asking for more information? This, when you say because he had to reach on time, obviously doesn't convey a complete thought. It is like, okay, because he had to reach on time, what else? What else is your question, right? You are asking for more information there. Therefore, this particular statement takes the help of this particular clause, which is he left early. Only when you bring this thing in the statement, this makes sense. Otherwise, this is incomplete. And to make a complete thought of this thing, you need another clause. Therefore, this is dependent. And dependent clauses always begin with conjunctions. Keep this in your mind. Dependent clauses always begin with au vice. Remember this acronym. This is really going to help you. This is really going to come in handy in your examinations in case if they ask you to figure out independent and dependent clauses. No, the sense has got nothing to do over here. The sense of the statement has got nothing to do over here. I'm only talking about the structure and a little bit of meaning. I mean to say, because he had to reach on time, You cannot put a full stop there. Supposing if I would just say he had to reach on time, now that makes a complete sentence. But when you add the conjunction, because he had to reach on time, there's like, okay, what else? You will be asking for, okay, what else? Because he had to reach on time, what is he doing? You need more information there. But then supposing if you say he left early, you're like, okay, maybe you will figure it out yourself. Okay, fine, cool, that's fine. This is not dependent on this thing, but this is dependent on. Oh, were you not there when I was explaining about Aubista? Aubista is, one second, let me go back to the previous class. Yeah, take a look at this thing, Anisha. Aubista is nothing but we have, okay, hold on. If you have missed that, then you've missed this as well. We have two types of conjunctions. Pranavi has joined. Hello, Pranavi. Incomplete thought, to make it complete thought, we need an independent clause. Complete thought main clause, this is a complex sentence. Which sentence is a complex sentence? When you have a dependent clause, it is a complex sentence. Agreed. Yes, of course, Pranavi, you are correct. Anisha, take a look at this clause. Let me take you through this thing. We have two types of conjunctions. One is coordinating conjunctions here, where you have two independent clauses. Just like I told you about Alice, here we have an acronym. All these conjunctions are called as coordinating conjunctions, like these: fan, boys, for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. So these are our coordinating conjunctions. When you combine two clauses with these conjunctions, both your clauses are automatically independent. This is your coordinating conjunctions. Remember the acronym. Number two is you have subordinating conjunctions, these, which is au bista. Another acronym where A stands for as, after, when, which, while, before, because, if, since. For T, with T, we have many other different conjunctions like though, that, therefore, and then we have however, and we also have hence, and then although. So these are the few. I haven't given you each and everything, but then these are a few conjunctions. But this acronym that I have given you is going to help you with this thing. And the acronym is AUBISTA. Sorry, one second. Is AUBISTA. AAWWBBISTHA. I know it's a little funny where A stands for as, after, which. With W, we have many conjunctions. I only brought in three. So you have because and before, if, since, that, however, although. So this is the acronym. Remember this acronym. This is going to help you with solving your figuring out your independent and dependent clauses. And the rule that I told you was when you actually begin your dependent clause, when you begin your dependent clause, you have to include the conjunction. You have to include the conjunction. In your coordinating conjunctions, you have to keep it separate. You have to eliminate it. Not eliminate per se, but then what you are supposed to do is you're not supposed to include it in any of the clauses. But with dependent clauses, you'll have to include, remember, aubista needs to be included. That'll, of course, yes, it's going to be helpful for you to understand. So that's about independent and dependent clauses. Coordinating conjunctions combined by two clauses. Now let us take a few examples that we have over here. Quickly tell me what are the two, no, how can I tell you is, one second. She has to work. She has to work hard or she will fail. Give me the conjunction over here. Give me the conjunctions over here. All of you. Give me the conjunctions. First one, or, okay. Alice cleaned the dishes and Ben dusted the houses. Second one, the first one is or, the second one is and. Very good. There is someone inside the house, for I heard something. The conjunction there. Very good. For is your conjunction there. She is smart but lazy. All right. She Is unwell, guys. There is a verb missing over here. She is unwell, so she can't make it to the party. What's the conjunction there? So, and the sixth one is she is rich, yet he is miser. So these are our fanboys. F, for, and, nor, but, or, yet, and so. So along with this, when you say nor and or, we also include either there here as well. Either also combines two independent clauses. Having said that, now let us go on to the examples of subordinating conjunctions. I want you people to pick out all the conjunctions in these particular sentences given. Number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. She wasn't allowed inside because she had no identification card. Pick out your conjunction, which is the beginning of your dependent clause. First one is because, very good. Since it was late, he rushed outside. Second one is since, very good. It doesn't necessarily have to be in the middle. It can also begin, if supposing the dependent clause comes first, then obviously you will have your conjunction there. Since it was late, he rushed outside. Although he was, have you guys answered? Yes, you have. Was rich, he never really thought of helping the poor. She left early, although she had enough of time. Both the sentences have although. So these are your subordinating conjunctions. Now let us take the examples, the same examples that we discussed earlier about correlative conjunctions. So correlative conjunctions are nothing but the conjunctions, pair conjunctions. Remember earlier we discussed about pairs when we were discussing about the structure. So these are our correlative conjunctions, which are either or. You can't just take one, you'll have to take both. Either or, neither nor, not only, but also, no sooner than. No sooner than. Either or. Anisha, either or, neither nor, they're not single conjunctions, they are together, they are pairs. You can't use them in singularity, you'll have to use them together. Either or, neither nor, not only, but also, no sooner than. So that is your conjunction. These are your correlative conjunctions, all right? Okay, having said that, now let us move on to the next one. Subordinating conjunctions can be further divided into further classified according to their meaning, according to their functions. The first one is when you use them, when they talk about the time. Like for example, before, till, until, since. After this, I'll give you the Menti quiz. Like I said, it's my first time, so you'll have to be very patient with me today because I have no clue how to conduct it. I've just been told. I'm just going to take it as a trial. But with that, let us take examples of these over here, conjunctions. I'm just going to flash the examples on the screen. They are further divided into time. One of the clauses, subordinating conjunctions, which is au vista. Au vista is further divided or further classified into time conjunctions. Number 1, which are before, till, until, since, and after. So when I say time conjunctions, what I'm trying to say is she left when? When did she leave? Before I could tell her. Time shows exactly. Yes, Anisha, it is tells about when the action has happened. Before I could tell her, she left. After I met her, she left after I met her. Since, for which question? Yeah, the crime rate won't reduce. When will it not reduce? Until everyone stands against it. Only when everyone stands against it, the crime rate will reduce. Number 4, things have taken a drastic turn. Since when? When? Since he has come back. So all these conjunctions or all these examples speak about time. So these are called time conjunctions. Moving on, we have cause and reason. And those conjunctions are because, as, and since. Let me give you the examples and explain. Number 1, 2, and 3. He left early. Here, the question that you have to ask yourselves is why? Why did he leave early? Why did he leave early, guys? Because it was raining. That is why he left early. Similarly, she left early. Why did she leave early? Since it was raining, of course. She left early. Why? As it was raining. Early is not a conjunction, it's an adverb. It's an adverb because, since, as. These are your conjunctions which answer the question why. With that, let's go to the next one, that is the conjunctions of purpose. In order that, so that, which answer or tell us the purpose behind. So she left early. Again, the question is, what is the purpose behind? What was the purpose behind? Or why? You can just ask the question again. Why? Why did she leave? She left early in order that, not just in order. No, 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 no. In order that, or all these three words, not just in order that she could attend the party. So this is your compound conjunction. If you remember well, we discussed it about this thing earlier, remember? Compound conjunctions, but they are subordinating conjunctions, all right? So in order that, why did she leave? What was the purpose behind her leaving? She had to leave. She left early in order that she could attend the party. Another one, she left early again so that she, it is not so, it is she, guys. Yeah, here you have so that. You also use so in your coordinating conjunctions, but we are clubbing them together over here. So and that. So we have two words put together which are compound conjunctions. Therefore, so that. So that, again, she left early. Why did she leave early? What was the reason? What was the purpose? She left early so that she won't miss the party. So that's the purpose behind. Next one is manner, which tells how something has been done. She behaved. How did she behave? How did she behave, guys? How did she behave? Okay, she behaved as if, sorry, yeah. She behaved as if she was a princess. She behaved as if she was a princess. Again, that's the manner. She was behaving as if she was a princess. And number 2, you have delivered. Sorry, she delivered. One second, something is wrong. Okay, something is wrong with my thing. Yeah, she delivered the speech. How did she deliver the speech? As though she has been doing it regularly. The mannerism of that was as though she has been doing it regularly. So that these are manners. Next one that we have is conditions. Conditions, if, unless, provided that. They tell you if this happens, this will only, when this will happen, this will happen. Regularly is an adverb. What about regularly? If she wants to win the competition. Hi Srishti, hello Deepshika. Yeah, if she wants to win the competition, then what is she supposed to do? Then she has to work harder. If she wants to, only if she is going to, only if she, the condition over here is if she wants to win the competition, then she has to work harder. So the conjunction over here is if. Unless you leave early, regularly name. What happened regularly? She delivered this speech as though she has been doing it regularly. What's up with the regularly? I don't know what you're saying, Dipshika. Okay, now moving on to third one over here. Unless you leave early, you won't reach there on time. Unless you leave early, you won't reach on time. Unless this condition is fulfilled, this will not happen. So the conjunction over here is you. I think you have already answered the question, which is unless, yes. And the third one is he will pass the test only when he should work only, provided that. Now here again, provided that answers, if only when this condition is completed, fulfilled, the other thing will happen. He will pass the test only when he works hard. Therefore, provided that does the function. Next one is on the condition that, okay, let me just delete this thing. Meaning is on the condition that, provided that, on the condition that. Cool. Let's now go on to the next one. This is pretty easy. The conjunctions that speak about the place, which are nothing but where, wherever, everywhere. So this is pretty easy. Just take a look at these examples given. She followed her father where? It answers the question where. She followed her father wherever he went. She followed her father everywhere he went, or she hid the box where no one could find it. So the conjunctions over here are wherever, everywhere, and where. All right, cool. Next one is, one second. Yeah, concession. Next one is concession. Before talking about the word or explaining about the word, let me tell you the meaning of these statements that we have over there. Let us take the examples into consideration over here. Now, first one, although it's raining, he went out. Well, the actual result of this action should have been that he shouldn't have gone out. He shouldn't have gone out. Whoever cannot be the conjunction of place together. Whoever would mean wouldn't answer the question where. So no. So whoever cannot be the conjunction. I mean, conjunction of, it is a conjunction, yes, but not the conjunction of place. Here, although it's raining, although it is raining, he went out. The meaning of concession over here is expressed over here, which means that the action should have been different. The action should have been different. It is raining, so he should have stayed home, but then he did not. But although it was raining, he still went out. That is called as, these kind of statements are called as, or these kind of conjunctions are referred to as concession conjunctions. Number two, though he is rich, he doesn't seem to help the needy. So although are pretty much the same, although they're pretty much the same, you can use them interchangeably. He is rich, he doesn't seem to help the needy, meaning he has money and he should actually be helping the poor. But what is it happening? It is the contrast of what is actually supposed to happen. Third one, where is even if? Okay, you are talking about the fourth one. You are way ahead of me, all of you. Although I invited to the party, she didn't come. Even if she comes, I don't think she can stay for long, even if that is correct, even and if both are supposed to be taken into consideration. So these are, okay, there's one more. It's pretty much the same. People look happy even though there isn't much to eat. What is the answer there? People look happy even though there isn't much to eat. People look happy even though there isn't much to eat. That is correct. So, well, not done yet. I am gonna, like I said, I want you to be very patient because I actually don't know how to conduct the Menti quiz. I'm gonna give you the quiz. I've been told to do it in a certain way. I'll post the link over here. Uh, check that link, join the link, and I will present the quiz. Let's see if that's how it's supposed to be done. And I think you need 2 gadgets for that, I believe. I'm not sure. That's what I was told by my instructor. This is Menti. I mean, I am going to give you that's what I'm saying, Alma. For Menti, like I said, I'm going to be giving you the quiz. I mean, link. I'll post you the link. It's just a trial, so be patient, very patient with me. Don't get upset or don't get angry in case I. Yeah. Okay, just a moment. I'll paste the link in the group. Try joining in. Just a moment. Am I being too loud? Code. हाँ code भी दूंगी मुझे. I mean, the person said that link and code both to be okay. Just a moment. Let me walk out from here and go to that particular screen and let me present it. And the code is on the screen as well. I'm telling you again, this is a trial. So one second, one second, one second, one second, one second. Okay. Um, okay. Have you joined? I think the code is on the screen. Can I write on this thing? I'm not sure. Let's just check. I can't write it. You guys are telling me something. You need to be a little communicative. Nur Fatima, the code is over here on the screen. That's the code. So, which message? Guys, got the code? Joined? Let me also do it simultaneously with you guys. Let's see how it's supposed to be done. Let me also do it. The link is not opening? Is the link not opening, guys? Shritaja? The code is on the screen. Code कहाँ पे डालते हैं? I'm being stupid over here now, right? Shritaja, you got it? हाँ, but Anisha, where do you actually enter the code? If you could tell me that. Be patient with me. Do not get aggressive. Like I said, this is my trial and doing it for the very first time. Joined. Okay, fine. I think I'm supposed to enter. Okay, the question I think will pop up. She wants dash pancakes, dash pasta for her breakfast. I have nothing else. Okay, done. You have 5 more seconds. I think the leaderboard is gonna code bar. ठीक है. Okay. The correct answer was neither nor. Okay, so 5 of you have answered. Does this mean that 5 of you have answered correctly and 2 of you have got it incorrect? Okay, am I supposed to again enter or what? Okay, there is Tom as well. Who is Tom? Who is Belle? Okay, there is somebody called Tom. There is some Aparna as well. Where is Alma? Anisha, you guys have given different names. Not fair, yeah. Okay, let's go to the Next one. Oh, 1 second. Yeah, next question. All right. Yeah, guys. Automatically taken. Sansa likes dash chocolates, dash pastries. Okay. Many incorrect answers. Why? Let me explain why, or let me ask you why you guys have chosen. I don't know who has chosen, but let me. Sansa likes dash chocolates, dash pastries. Hence, I got them both. So this should have been your clue. Both should have been your clue. I'm not sure who answered it otherwise. Either or. Sansa likes either chocolates or pastries. Hence, I got them both. Hence, I got them both because she likes both chocolates and yes, Alma. Why? What happened? Let's see the leaderboard. No, what happened to the leaderboard? I don't know. Leaderboard did not pop up. Question ready? How to do? How to do what? What, Alma? How to do what? I don't understand. What's your question? Can I give the question? You have not joined. The link that I sent you. The link that I sent you earlier. Ask your mother to share the link with you. And I think once the quiz has started, you cannot join in the middle, I guess. Okay, I think it's not. Is it possible? Anisha? Noor Fatima? Yeah. Dash, get me a brownie. Dash, I'm not eating at all. Next one. Time is up. Yes, as in you cannot join in the middle. It's not like polling section. All right. So the answer is okay. Either or. Either get me a brownie or I'm not eating at all. So that's correct. Why isn't the leaderboard showing? Yeah, there is the leaderboard. There is Kushi. There is okay. Aparna. Who's Aparna? Aparna is not even okay. Aparna Krishna. We can join in the middle. Okay, you've joined. Good. And that's me. I'm slower than Aparna. Anisha and Khushi and Shritaja, Rakhib, Noor Fatima, Jigyasa, or Alma, you're not here. Okay, let's take the next question. Question number 4. I like his stand up because he dash makes jokes, dash leaves us wondering about the reality. Ooh. Okay, that was easy. Cool. And only one of you got it incorrect, I suppose. So let's go to the next one. Question. Okay, poll, leaderboard. Safina has joined. Okay. All right. Aparna is still leading. All right. Next question then. I have to underline one of the questions. I couldn't underline actually. Why is it showing again? What happened? I think we missed. Which question were we in, guys? If you could tell me, which question were we in? Please tell me which question we were in. I think I've skipped through. Anisha, which question we were in? Question number 4 or 5? Guys, quick, help me, quick, help me, quick, help me, quick. Now I'm supposed to show you question number 5, right? So, yep. Let's go to a movie. Dash this Friday, dash Saturday. Okay. Whether this Friday or Saturday. Either this Saturday or, sorry, either this Friday or Saturday is correct. So let's take a look at leaderboard. Aparna is still leading. Aparna is still leading. Good, very good. Alma, we miss you so much. Okay, cool. Next question. I think question number 5, sorry, 6. Here it goes. Answer fast to get more points. She soon realized that it was going to be a terrible day because she had dash overslept, dash missed her appointment. Is the time reducing as you go further? Is it time? Did I not give the answer? I think I. What did you guys choose? You all chose not only, right? It is not only. I think I did not select the answer. I did not select the answer for this thing, so it's my bad. Nobody is getting upset about it. I told you this is a trial, my first trial, so excuse me for this question. Let's go to the next one and let us see question number 7. The answer for the previous one is, guys, you all were correct. In fact, that was correct. Here the clause is if he is going to be late. Listen to me, please. If he is going to be late, you need to identify what kind of clause that is. All right? I hope that should not be a difficulty. If he is going to be late, I hope I've chosen the answer. Okay, many of you got it correct. It is dependent clause. If he is going to be late is your dependent clause because it begins with if. I think we learned it already. One second. How does this even work? How come where is Aparna? I think Aparna left. No, is Aparna there still? Or is it because of the question that I did not? Does it affect like poll over here? Anyway, let us take the question number 8. There you go. And Alice cleaned the dishes and Ben dusted. Identify the type of clauses. Both the clauses. You'll have to identify both the clauses. Okay? Both. Alice cleaned the dishes, Ben dusted the house. Many incorrect answers. Both are independent. Alice cleaned. We have combined with and. You see, the pen isn't writing though. Anyway, A N D and. So I suppose you can see the cursor moving. Focus on the cursor. A N D and is your coordinating conjunction, and when you combine two clauses with fanboys, both your clauses are independent. Therefore, your answer is supposed to be independent. So let us see the leaderboard. Why was there a strike on Jigyasa's name? Anisha, disregard my name, guys. So don't have to consider my name in there. So Anisha, Shritaja is fastest. And then you have Aparna, Khushi, and Rakhib and Jigyasa. And okay, cool. Next one, question number 9. Last question, I believe. He left early because he had to reach on time. Identify the type of clause. He left early. You're going to answer me, he left early. Okay? He left early. Tell me what type of clause that is. Independent or dependent? Ignore the third option. It's independent. He left early is independent. Because he had to reach on time is dependent. Okay, I think even though it was a trial, we did it successfully. So I think we can start with Menti quiz in our next classes, in our future sessions. Why was there a scratch? Uh-oh. Well, ignore this thing. I had no intention of. I just wanted to try as this was just a trial. So okay, fine. I think it went well, guys. I would like to hear it from you. Did it go well? Did it go bad? Something? मतलब wrong आया answer जो underline I कर नहीं पाया. I tried to underline. I don't know. I have to figure that out. Underline करने का option नहीं मिला मुझे तो I couldn't. So that is the reason I was reading it out for you people. But then one question that I have to ask: was it going down? I mean, last question. What was the last question? He left early. He left early because he had to reach on time. You were supposed to identify the type of clause. Underline statement. I tried to underline, but then the moment every time I tried underlining, it kind of went on to a different source. I don't know what was happening. That I have to figure it out. But then I read it out. He left early because he had to reach on time. You were supposed to identify the clause, and I gave you he left early. So he left early is independent clause. Because he had to reach on time is your dependent clause. So underline bola na Nur Fatima, I couldn't underline. I tried to. I just prepared the quiz this morning. So I think it wasn't bad for first. Yeah, even I have 4 o'clock class. It's already 3:15. Oh my god. Okay, guys, let us wrap up. We'll meet up at 4 o'clock. Let's join the 4 o'clock session. We've got another polling going on. Nur Fatima and Anisha, we'll see you there. Alma, we'll see you there. Have a good day. So from now on, we'll enjoy even in this session in Menti quiz. Okay, this is interesting. Okay, guys, bye-bye. Bye, bye, Anisha. Bye, Shritaja. Alma, are you there? Arpit, try joining in our 4 o'clock session on Educator app. There is another polling section there. Shreya Srivastav, bye-bye. Okay, guys, bye-bye. Let us wrap up because I have another session in another 45 minutes. So I'll end the session. I'll join you at 4 o'clock on Educator app. Until then, bye-bye.